And I have with me a husband and wife team, Anita and Don Parker, and they specialize in treating pain and weight loss. And tell us how you do that.
Hi, Julia.
Hi, Julie.
So basically, I'm a chiropractor, and in my practice, I deal with patients with lower back discomfort. And over the years, what I've found is several of my patients who suffer with chronic stiffness, lower back discomfort, are also battling the bulge, as you might call it, which is, having a stomach that's bigger than it should be, putting on weight, and they're not sure what to do, how to get rid of it safely and easily without further pain. So with Dawn, who is a certified personal trainer and fitness expert, we wanted to come up with a solution to help these people, because there's tons out there with lower back discomfort and weight to lose, and how to do it quickly, safely, and easily.
Right.
So we came up with these three exercise videos for people that really are afraid to get into exercise again after maybe back surgery or hurting their back or after being treated by Dr. Haque. So they're really easy exercises that you can do at home, and you don't really need any weights or equipment to do it with. And I think it'll make them a little more comfortable to get back into exercising or to exercise while they're still in pain or while they're still hurting. And it's a safe way to exercise.
Okay, so they can actually exercise and start losing that belly even though they're still in pain?
Even though they're still in pain.
So the way that we've actually put these exercises together, Julia, is it's specific for people who do have pain. And the goal of exercises, that basically the routines are about 25 to 30 minutes, so it doesn't take long to do. But the whole purpose of the exercises that we've created together is they are to actually help strengthen the lower back, stretch the spine to provide flexibility and pain relief, and at the same time, we've incorporated strengthening exercises without impact on the joints, which tones up the entire body. We've also incorporated some special breathing techniques that increase the cardiovascular, which means it brings up their heart rate, and it helps them burn calories and burn fat. So it's really a triple shot all at once within a 25 to 30 minute period of time. Our motto, or in fact, I should say Dawn's motto, has always been that the goal of exercise is to get the maximum amount of results in the shortest period of time. And that's what we put together in these free videos.
Right. You don't want to spend all day exercising. And the really, really cool thing about these workouts is you don't need any equipment. You can actually use whatever you have at home to do it with. And along with isometric training, you can actually strengthen your muscles by doing it with your own body, like using your body as a kind of like a counterweight. So it's a lot of isometric exercises that you do at home, and it's really convenient because the videos are taken at home. So that alone will make people a little more comfortable about exercising.
And do you have like a little video trailer or advertisement thing?
Do.
Absolutely. In fact, anyone can go to our website, which is SAFE, S-A-F-E, exercise for, spelled F-O-R, weightloss.com. So again, it's SAFE exercise exerciseforweightloss.com. And in fact, there's a trailer that shows a portion of the video. And they can even go in there and without purchasing the video, they can give us their email address and we'll start sending them some free reports on how they can actually start exercising and how to lose 5 pounds, quick 5 ways to do it. So, without any obligation, they can get some information so we can help these people out there with back pain and weight to lose.
Right.
Great.
So yeah, that's important for them.
And what, you wrote a guest blog for our blog at tvbackstory.com. What's it about?
So in that blog, we wanted to share a couple of secrets. So our 3 quick tips that anyone can do anywhere that is focused on strengthening the lower back and strengthening the abdominal area, which is really what helps the lower back strengthen. And basically we offered 3 little secret tips in that blog. So if they go to your site and read the blog, they'll get that information there. And they also, we put a link to the safe exercise for weight loss there too.
Great. Okay. All right. So that's good. And is there a book with the CDs or how do they buy these?
So when they go to the basically they can purchase the DVDs. They're pretty inexpensive. They're $29.95. And if they want to get all 3 exercises, we have a special right now. They can get all 3 routines for just $20 more. And it's shipped right to their house. And what we do with that is they get a membership directly to us. And basically we update exercises. We give them some diet information, lower back strengthening tips that they can do, first thing in the morning. I'm always uploading a video and we have a special video blog for that as well. So they'll find all that at safeexerciseforweightloss.com.
Right.
Okay. That sounds good. Well, I don't suppose you could demonstrate. It's probably too small of a screen to demonstrate anything, huh?
Well, yeah, it probably is, but we have demonstrations on our website. We have workout demonstrations on my website. So
one thing that I just thought of, sorry, Don, but maybe we could show this little tip for the lower back, and this is specific for people who have pain when they get up from a seated position, or if they're getting out of bed and they have like a lot of stiffness, or maybe a long car ride. And I'm thinking right now with the holidays coming up, there might be longer car rides to visit family. So maybe I can share this quick little tip that someone can do, and I'll try to see if I can get into the frame and do this. Okay, so basically they're going to stand and they're going to put their hands on the shelf of their lower back. And basically when I say shelf of the lower back, what I really mean is their pelvis, kind of like their hips.
Yeah.
So they're going to put their hands, they're going to breathe in and they're going to look up. And then they're going to exhale and they're going to come forward, trying to touch towards their toes. And then they're going to repeat the exercise. They're going to breathe in, look up, and then they're going to exhale and lean forward. And if they just did this 5 or 6 times at a pretty moderate pace, it shouldn't hurt, should feel pretty good, then what they'll find is that lower back area is going to be much more comfortable, more flexible, and the stiffness is actually going to be relieved. And at the same time, Don and I always say, they're actually strengthening muscles. Even though it looks so simple, it is effective. So that's something that maybe your viewers can try easily on their own.
Great.
So try.
I remember I used to have neck pain, and my chiropractor showed me a neck exercise to do every morning in the shower, and it totally worked.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what we say.
Yes.
It doesn't take much to do the right things. Yeah.
Yeah, in the shower, that's a good one. Running water on your neck and doing a few exercises with the neck. Yeah, that very much so helps. So yeah, you can actually sit down before you even get up. And kind of like when you're sitting, you want to move your stomach forward and then exhale, move your stomach back, and do that a few times before you even get up, and then do the exercise that she showed you.
So a lot of these exercises we have posted on our website and on our blog, so that, it's keeping it fresh, keeping it easy, because that's the thing. We don't want to make this anything difficult. We want to take all the objections away so people can get some pain relief and tone up too. So
yeah, we don't want to make it too complicated.
And the weight loss is just part of that naturally?
It sure is.
It sure is, yes.
Your body is meant to move, and once you start toning up and moving it the right ways, it will do the right things for you. It will slim down. Now, I gotta tell you, Julia, of course, if someone's doing these exercises and they're running through a drive-through and eating all the wrong things, I mean, they're not going to see the results as quickly, okay? Right. But that we do offer that information to people who buy that video too, because it's not that difficult.
And what exercises are dangerous for people with back pain?
That's a fantastic question.
Well, number one, running.
Running.
Yeah, that would surely make a back injury worse or affect it even more. And what I mean is ballistic bouncing. So anything you're doing in a gyrating motion, that would probably more than likely hurt the injury rather than help it.
Okay. So what exercises should they do?
The ones on my video.
Okay. And you say here that back pain and weight gain are related. Do you want to explain that?
Well, basically, I mean, there's this huge epidemic at this point. And in fact, I was just watching this report on CNN where they're talking about obesity rates are increasing along with the incidences of back pain and back injuries. The stronger, or rather, let me say, the weaker your stomach is, or the more weight that's located in the abdomen, is a direct correlation on the amount of pressure that's put on the vertebrae and the discs in between the vertebrae of the spine. Mm-hmm. So for each extra pound that's here, okay, in the belly area, mm-hmm. it transcends 5 extra pounds of pressure. So just let me just break that down to you. If someone has 10 extra pounds of belly fat, that transcends to 50 pounds of extra pressure on the lower back disc. So there's no wonder that there's just it's right. Scientific evidence out there that people who end up putting on weight in their stomach end up creating more injury and arthritis and further, disc problems for the lower back. And those people who have that pain are more likely to not exercise because it hurts or because they're of not doing the right things. And that's kind of why, like I said, or Dawn said, we put this video together because people, they don't have to be afraid if they just know right. what to do.
And if you notice, most people with that extra weight on them or with a weight problem, period, most of the time they do have back issues. So it's definitely related to that.
I can see why. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So you're saying 30 minutes a day with this little DVD. How fast will the weight go off?
Well, if someone's actually doing this regularly, and you know what, it's just 3 or 4 times a week. If they're doing this video religiously 3 or 4 times a week, and they're eating better, okay, making smarter choices, and now that really means is fruits, vegetables, and lean protein, and skipping out on some of the big tummy creators, which is like sugars and starches that are unnecessary.
Right.
Then within a month, they'll notice the difference.
Right.
And
it really depends on how much weight they have to lose. I mean, it depends on the person. I mean, if you have an excessive amount of weight to lose, you can really normally lose up to 1 pound or 1.5 pounds a day, and that's pretty normal for doing these exercises and working out and being health conscious. So. It really depends on the person, but it'll come off pretty quick if you're religious with it.
A patient of mine just said to me yesterday that she's noticed in doing these exercises, it's been only 10 days, that she's not only starting to see some more definition in her stomach, but she's feeling better. She's more flexible. So she's starting to do other activities besides the video now, like she's going for walks. Because she has the energy to do it and she has the confidence and she feels better to do it. So that's why it is individual. The truth is each person is unique, but if they really are religious in doing this, they will see a difference and more than likely they'll feel the difference.
Wow.
And see people every day in the business that we're in, and I see her patients and my clients, if they're just personal training or they're getting treated by the doctors, I see a gradual improvement of people on a regular basis every day. I've seen people come in limping, and after a month or two, they're walking out straight, and, people are looking different because of the weight loss. I mean, it's amazing. It's really a transformation once you get into it and once you start doing what you really need to do to lead a healthier lifestyle. It's amazing how much you change and how much your thinking changes also.
Your confidence goes up.
Exactly.
And then your whole life improves. That's the truth.
Okay. So, you have a website. Again, you want to tell us that name again? Safe Exercise?
Safe Exercise for Weight Loss, spelled FOR.com. So safeexerciseforweightloss.com.
And that's where they can buy the DVD.
Buy the DVDs. They can get our free report on how to lose 5 pounds in 5 ways.
Mm-hmm.
And they will
also get the tips.
And our blogs are with our various videos and exercises that we demonstrate. So.
Okay, and they are also have a guest blog at tvbackstory.com. Thanks for being on the show.
Problem.
Thanks for having us.